Oh my god, time for a new video! I just uploaded a new video on my main channel. Annotation will be down here in its usual little happy little spot. Otherwise, let me see, what else? High scores was being a pain in the ass yesterday. Like, I logged on, yesterday, and none of the friends the friends list wasn't working. And then clan chats weren't working for a little bit. Kinda shitty, but right now, as I can see, everything's back online, so it's actually kind of better. 100,000, or rather 81.9 mil fletching experience, almost 82 mil. I did some dungeoneering last night, then, I didn't level, I only got 20,000 experience, but, was doing some of the lower floors. But I went to the GE last night, I saw a whole bunch of strippers there. Well, not really strippers, but just, it was pretty, goddamn retarded. It was just a whole group of people just dancing around, just wasting time. And you guys know my little motto: if you're wasting time, then you're wasting money! Because you could be fletching and making money. So, if you're just doing, dance emotes constantly, then you are seriously wasting money. And that's really not that good, because then you say, how do I make money? Well, dancing around doesn't make you money. In the olden days on Runescape, I guess it did, because I remember that one of the scams back in the olden days was that people would change their sex, and they would just go up to people and say, hey, I need money, please give me money, I'm a girl, and stuff like that. And there would be dumb fucks that would actually, get scammed like that. Now, if you guys are one of those people who fell for the scam, don't feel bad. It just happens to, less than 1% of people on RuneScape. But anyways, moving on, let's see. Otherwise, yeah, last night I saw some people just dancing around in the GE. I don't really know what the fuck it was. Maybe it was for a video somebody was recording, but it was just really kind of weird in a way. Something that you don't see every single day. But then again, I see new shit every single day in this game, so. It's the only game that I've ever played that shit changes daily. There's always something new happening. Or rather, there's probably something new that happens in this game every hour that I see. From just random shit to just maybe an update or something like that. But otherwise, yeah, uploaded a new video on my main channel. It's Jimmy / another person video type thingy. I like to load story type thingamajiggy, so you guys can check it out. Otherwise, saw a movie last night, Pandorum. I'm not sure how many of you guys seen it. I think it came out in 2009 in theaters, or actually not really sure when it came out. Might have been this year that it came out in theaters, but I remember it coming out in theaters, but for some odd reason I just didn't go to see it. I wanted to, but it really wasn't in the box office that long. It didn't really do so well, actually, in the theaters, but it was actually a pretty kick-ass movie. I really did enjoy this movie. Probably one of the best movies I've seen this year, other than the movie Law Abiding Citizen, which is actually a pretty awesome movie, if any of you guys ever seen that one. But this movie I like a lot because it has, sci-fi / horror type movies, and those are my favorite type of movies. This movie happened to be a sci-fi / horror type movie, so I really did enjoy it. But otherwise, tonight, kind of just want to get 82 mil fletching experience, and probably Dungeonaire. Now, I've been getting some, I made a video on my main channel, I believe last week it was, or maybe a week and a half ago. I think it was last week sometime. But it was, I made a video on how I found something in a old bank video of mine, of how, it might have been just a glitch or something. I'm not really sure what the fuck it was. Most likely probably a glitch, but if you click really fast from, your inventory to your skill tab, sometimes the skill tabs, every single one of your skills go to 120, and everything goes to 115 / 115. It's probably most likely just a glitch or something. But I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, hey Nightmare, they are actually raising all the total levels to 120. because there's proof in dungeoneering, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the proof? And they're like, my friend said that he was doing a dungeon, and he needed a level 102, like, wood cutting to open a door, or something like that. And I kind of just laughed for a minute, because if you guys have never played dungeoneering, when you get to the later floors, there are doors that require you to have a higher level than 99 to open it. And what you need is you need to make a potion. So you make a potion, then it raises your level to like 104 or 103, and then you open the door. Like last night, we had a door that required, I think, 101 fire making. And I remember I went up to it and I could not light it, and I'm like, oh fuck, I need a potion. So I went to buy a seed and then another ingredient, then make, the shit, then pick the little herb, put it in a vial, and then drink the potion, then I opened the door. But some people who don't like play or don't train dungeoneering might take it the wrong way. But Jax has actually said that they are not planning on increasing all the levels to 120 for the sole reason as it would be like really unpredictable what would happen. And they don't really know what would happen. It would probably do a lot more harm than good. Is because just think about 120 HP. And then think about 120 strength. Alright, so that's an extra, that's maybe an extra 10 hits on a max hit, if you think about it. Probably more. Probably maybe like 12 or maybe near 15 extra, like total, like a max hit and stuff. So you can easily probably fuck up. Oh yeah, not to mention, if they did do that, the total level of a character would increase. And I remember that when Summoning came out, I wasn't on when Summoning came out, but I remember a whole bunch of people were pissed when 126 was no longer like the max level. So instead of being 138, it would probably be a lot higher. Okay, well, maybe not that much higher, but there would be a lot of people that would be pissed off because of that. And to be honest, it would really look fucking retarded if the max, like, total max of combat was like 150. So to just see somebody walking around as a 150, it looks retarded. 126 was a nice number. 138 is a little high, but it's an even number. 150, it's even, but it just looks kind of retarded. Because there's a lot of monsters that are not even level 150. So, it would just mess up the game a lot. Alright, but one thing before I go my email address, when I say that is, quite a few people have been messaging me saying, what's the best way if, like, you guys want to come Dungeoneer with me? It's really just whenever I really go. It's really whenever I feel like just going. I don't really have a set time when I go, because I might log on later in one day, or might log on earlier. It really depends, So it's really whenever I'm on, I'll just type in the clan chat. I'm like, hey, who can do floors, blah, blah, blah. And then, some people volunteer. That's really the best way. But yesterday was really kind of shitty because everything was fucking down. Like the friends list, like I told you, and some clan chats were messed up, so kind of sucked. But oh well. Today, everything's kind of better. But anyways, welcome my email address, asknightmarerh@yahoo.com. Do not drink too many yoo-hoos, otherwise you will die. Let me just say that. You drink too many yoo-hoos and you will die. First question. Yep. My question is, which movies do you watch while skilling and smithing or fletching, etc.? I hardly watch any movies because it takes me forever to find a good one to satisfy me. Sad face. RS name, Ava Nova. Well, underscore. Well, this person has an underscore, but, space. A space and an underscore is the same as I think on RuneScape. What movies do I watch? Let me see. Just really any. It's whenever I'm doing something, I'm either doing something else on my computer, which I said this many times, and people are, a lot of people I think are just kind of don't really understand. But then again, only like probably a quarter, well, not maybe a fifth of like everyone who's subscribed to my main channel watches this channel, so they don't really understand that I do other things while I'm on RuneScape. Because some people actually think that I literally stare at my fucking screen while I fletch. And if you do that, then you need to fix yourself. Because if you seriously watch yourself cut and then string every fucking goddamn thing, you will probably lose your goddamn mind. And that's why I think a lot of people find RuneScape boring, is because they don't do other things while playing RuneScape. But to answer your question, really would just any type of movie, you know, just there's websites out there that lets you watch movies for free, and you can just go and search it on Google and stuff like that. Also, there's a lot of movies on YouTube that haven't been caught by YouTube yet, either whether the companies haven't filed a copyright claim or something like that. But there are actually quite a few movies that are like full movies. Okay, there are full movies on YouTube, and then there are movies uploaded by people. But it's like maybe like 16, like 14 parts and stuff. Like, you know, each part is like 10 minutes long. But there's quite a few movies out there. You just guys search, and you'll probably find a lot of movies. But I say stick with comedy and horror movies. That's why I say. Next question. Do you think RuneScape will ever make rune crafting easier? Question mark. Do I think they will ever make rune crafting easier? No. Like, it's really, I mean, rune crafting really isn't as easy. Well, for me, it's not easy because I have to constantly click, and I would rather be in a bank fletching. It's you know, just the way I am, because I do other things. So for me to constantly stare at my screen and click, I would just find it to be a pain in the ass. But rune crafting should be hard because it makes you a lot of money. So therefore, I don't really think RuneScape will ever make it that easy. Really don't. And I kind of hope they never do. But guys, that's really all I got to blog about today. Otherwise, I'll be on RuneScape for a couple hours tonight. I might do a live show tomorrow instead of Sunday, not sure yet, but I'll let you guys know in a vlog early tomorrow. But otherwise, if you guys got anything for me, leave a nasty dirty little comment. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Bye.